David, they do get bit. And then they believe if you get bit, right, that you don't get medical help, that your faith will take care of you and you'll be okay, right? Now, there are some, look, when you get bit, there's a 50-50 chance that your immune system will help you get over that toxic, that a water moccasin, right, or rattlesnake, bite you. But most of the time, right, that toxin is gonna kill you if you don't get help. If you don't get that poison out of your blood. Now, there's look. There are people in Arkansas, right? Rattlesnakes and water bucks and stuff. If you give yourself a little bit of that toxin, right, the snake venom, every day, right, for years, right, that you're eventually gonna build up antibodies to attack that, right? But I'm not gonna do that. Look, so you've got people that do that in Arkansas, that give themselves the venom, right, over a period of years, and then if they get bit by one of those snakes, because some areas, right, in the hills, it's infested by snakes, man. And so back in the days, you had to do that in order to really survive, because you wake up, man, there's snakes everywhere, right? And you're gonna get bit, you're gonna die because there was no medicine for it. But if you give yourself a little bit, right, of that poison, that snake venom, right, every day, sooner or later your body's going to build up antibodies, and you're going to be, you'll be able to survive a snake bite without a problem. So they still do that today, right, over there. Man, it's crazy, man, because they live is so deep in the mountains and the woods. That's how you survive. Which trails? Throw them off a cliff, and if they fly away, oh well. I don't know, man. I don't know about that. And the crazy thing is, Dave, we have a lot of bears, right, in the mountains, and a lot of wolves, right, and a lot of spiders. You got an equal amount of bears and spiders and wolves, right? Coyotes and wolves, than you do snakes, right? You got lots and lots of snakes. They breed. When they breed, they have 14 to 15 little snake babies, man. So they breed. There's thousands of them, right, in the hills. But you have equal amount of bears and brown recluses, really black widows, right? Spiders that can really do some damage to you. And of course, wolves, right? And coyotes, they run in packs. And if you get caught out into the woods, right, at night, and it's cold, and you run up on a pack of wolves, you're gone, man. They gang up on you, man, and they will tear you to pieces, man. And there's no way to get around it. And the same thing with a bear, big black bear, right? Look, if you run up on a bear, you're not going to outrun a bear. Those of us that's around the South knows that, look, if you run up on a bear, and the bear's hungry, look, the best thing for you to do is crawl up in a ball and just pray, just be still and don't move. Because a bear, if you start running, the bear's going to think you're prey, right? And you're goner, man. He's going to grab a hold of you. Man bought the coyote and to take care of the deer population. Yeah, David, it sounds like you know a lot about it, man. In the South, back in the 1920s, right? Probably started in the 1910s and 20s and 30s. There was the only way you could control the population, right, in the wooded area, big areas like the South, is you introduce, right, other animals to attack the animal that you're trying to get rid of. So let me tell you what they did in New York City, right? The New York City, they had a bad population of pigeons. The pigeons were overtaking New York City. This is back when I had when I was in the corporate world working. Well, David, you may know this. Those of you that share, you may know this. So to get rid of the pigeon population, they brought in hawks. Turned hawks loose in New York City, because what does hawks do? They eat pigeons. So now they got hawks in New York City and out in the park, right? Just destroying the pigeon population. Which I don't know if y'all like that or not. I don't know, but here in the South, we don't have any. Pigeons don't come to the South, man. Not to cities or anywhere, because hawks, right? We got the population of hawks in the South is tremendous, right? So, yeah. The only critter that we got infestation with is crows around here. The bear will turn you into a look, David. Bears, man. Look, bears are right. Bears live in their habitat, right, the woods, and they got to survive. And so they see humans, they see things smaller than them as prey. Deer, right? It could be anything, right? And they got to feed their cubs. So look, you cannot. People think, well, I'm going to go to the hills of Arkansas or Tennessee, right, and set me up a cabin. Look, that's fine and dandy, man, but you better be thinking about bears and coyotes and snakes and spiders. And look, man, you're not going to last long in the woods if you don't come prepared. I can promise you that, man. You got to know what you're doing. You better have a rifle and a knife, and you better have rubber boots that come up to your knees, right? When you go out, that's why you see, like cowboy boots. Y'all know why cowboy boots was made, because it came up to half their leg, right? Because it was made out of leather, and snakes, right? Rattlesnakes, when they bite, right, they would grab a hold of the boot instead of your leg. That's just in the South, right? Mississippi, Tennessee, and Arkansas. When you see people that live in the woods, that's why you see them. You see them in rubber boots, man. You'll see them in boots, man, that come up almost to their knees. That's the reason. It's not mud boots, right? It's because when you walk around in those woods, you're gonna meet up with quite a few snakes going from A to Z, traveling to the store or something when you're walking. And you always see them in long sleeve shirts and stuff. You better have run boat. Look, you do. You don't see machine guns, but you do, David. You see the Davy Crockett, right, knife and hatchets, and you will see a countryman preparing to travel from A to Z, because they live so far out in the woods, and they got to get to the store, right, and buy some flour and salt and all that stuff. So they will prepare themselves, man. Okay, for the travel, they're putting their boots on, they're putting their long sleeve shirts on, they got their Davy Crockett knife, they got their hatchet, then they got their rifle with them. The rifle is obviously for the bears, right? Because the rifles they use is cannons, man. If you ever see a Southern man walk around in the woods, live in the woods, they will always have their cannon. I'm telling you, man, these things, man, are like a 20 millimeter cannon. They fire that thing off, man, it's gonna blow a hole not only in the bear, but whatever behind the bear is. If there's a tree, it's gonna knock that tree down. If you hear banjos go the way them people, but they know how to survive, David. I'm going to tell you that right now. And if we ever lose electricity, think about it. If we ever lost our power to our house, lost the way that we live, those people in the hills, man, they're going to keep right on ticking. They ain't going to skip a beat, man, because they know how to survive. What are we going to do, David? I don't have internet. I don't know. I can't ask Google how to survive. Ow, what is that? Something is on my lip, man. It's bothering me. David, they have their own. I'm telling y'all, man. They have their own rules, David. They have their own rules in the hills, man. You know, it's a different world, man. And look, people that know hillbillies, I guess you call them hillbillies, right? Look, they live in rough. I'm telling you, man, it's rough, man. But that's the way they want to live. Because think about it, in the South, when the winter hits, it gets it gets really cold, right? And all the heat that they have is the fire, right? That's all they have. So they all during the summer, all they do is they prepare for the winter. They don't have electricity or anything like that. So they spend 4 months out of the year before winter, because the rest of the time it starts getting cold and animals start hibernating. It's hunting, and they gather deer meat, they gather bears, right? The bear for their skin, so they can make clothing. They, berries and stuff, and then they gather firewood.
Gives me the creeps.
And that's all they do is, and they love it, man. Oh, he gonna come after me now. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Now, I'm perfectly happy in my nice home, electricity, internet access, barbecue grill. I'm perfectly happy living like you city people, but I will never leave the country. Jim! I am a country boy by soul. Heart and soul, I'm a country boy. I like going to the butcher shop. I don't like going to, y'all northerners up there, y'all go to some grocery store and buy your meat. That's crazy. I go to a butcher shop where great grandma works. Got that hatchet. I want some of that chicken. I'll be right back. Snap! You don't hear that chicken no more. Ooh, the ding ding. Junior! I'm a country boy at the Junior! See, Junior's a country boy now. Junior knows all about them country living. Good morning, boss. Junior! My man Junior's up in here, man. Junior, I'm trying to educate everybody on how to be a country boy around here, man. See, Junior would know. Junior, look, them people that live in the hills in Arkansas and Tennessee, they have to worry about bears and snakes and spiders and all that. He's a transplant from Maryland. Don't let him fool you. Junior! Junior, you from Maryland? Junior's from Maryland. Junior, you're a traitor. Junior! Junior, are you a northerner, man, trying to fit into the South? Look, look here. He does love his woods. I hope he loves his woods. Now look, Shay, I lived in New Jersey. But people think, look, I'm a damn Yankee. Look, Sherry, now one thing I will tell you about New Jersey. And Sherry, right, she lives in New Jersey, so she can tell you more than I can. But when I lived in Barnegat, New Jersey, Seaside Heights there, it's country. Look, people didn't know that, Sherry. People don't know. When they hear New Jersey, they go, oh, no, that's them city people. But New Jersey has more country in them than they do city life in them. But you lived in North Jersey. South Jersey is way different. Is it, Sherry? I've never been anywhere but Barnegat, Seaside Heights, right? And it was all woods. It was all country. Come to Jersey and lose you in the oh my gosh. So I was really surprised, right, Sherry, when I was living in New Jersey, right after the military, I went up to New Jersey and lived in a place called Barnegat. Now, Sherry, you may know Barnegat area. But I was like, man, this looks like Mississippi. This looks like the South. Look up the pine lands. Okay, I'll do that. Sherry, I think I know what area you live in. I mean, I became educated with New Jersey when I was living there. Never went to Newark. They said you stay away from Newark. Now, I went to New York and got on the, man, it was crazy, man. It was crazy going from New Jersey to New York. Hey, I've got to go to the little boy's room. I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. I'll be right back. Are they? Let's see. What are we talking about? Come to Jersey. I want to look up Pinelands. I'm going to do that. All they have is Battleship New Jersey and concerts. Other than that, don't go down the street. David. Now in Philadelphia, don't y'all have the graveyards for military ships? I think it's located in Philadelphia, somewhere in Philadelphia. When they retire Navy ships, they send them to Philadelphia, the graveyard up there. Wow, approximately 1.1 million acres. That's woods. Let's see here. What is that? I got to do something with that. I don't like that. What am I doing? Loadout. Man, I got so much I got to do on him. Visionaries. I don't really like that one, man. I don't like that one. What is this? I don't know about that. I could do that. I got visionary. We're going to live forever. All right, let's just try that. Five shots on street in Philly. No, thank you. You know, I don't know. David, those of us in the South, this is what we see on TV all the time, right? New York, Philadelphia, Philly, right? Chicago is just killing every single day. Is that the truth, David? David, now, he lives in Philly, so is it really that bad in Philly? In Philadelphia? I mean, this is what we see. Now, look, when I was in the corporate world, David, I went to Philly, right? There was a carrier building downtown Philly. I didn't have that problem. I mean, I didn't see any issues. I was safe. I felt safe. But again, this was in 2003, 2004, right? That time, around the 2000s. Is it really that bad now? This is America. Everybody's getting shot. David, I can tell you in the state of Mississippi, right? I can only talk to where I live. You don't look. It just doesn't happen, man. I mean, yeah, do people, right? You have domestic disputes, right? And somebody gets shot, but you don't have, look, the police, the sheriff's department, the police department, right, in Mississippi, man, I can just tell you that they don't put up with stuff, man. I mean, you have the right to defend your property, meaning if somebody comes on your property and starts hooting and hollering and causing damage, you know, you can shoot them. The same thing, that's the way it is in Texas, too. You just don't, right? You go to the store, you see people carrying their guns all the time, right? Because, you know, you have, in Mississippi, right, you carry your gun on your side, but it's got to be concealed, right, where everybody can see it. And 6 out of 10 people, right, they got their guns, right, with them. They carry their guns with them in their trucks. They carry them on the side. And, man, you just don't have people, man.
The cycle begins again.
They know if they come into a grocery store or go somewhere in Mississippi and somebody gonna pull their gun. They're gonna pull their gun out. They're gonna shoot you, man. You come and mess around. Oh, whenever Sherry, we can go back to look. We got to start from scratch. Because Junior, they did an update in it, and it took all the mods that I were using, took everything out. So the store that we built, it's gone. We have to start. They got a new update out on the store, so new stuff. So we have to start from scratch and build our Piggly Wiggly back up again, which is fine, I guess. Right now, we had us a good store going, but we'll get a better one going. We have to start from scratch. No. Y'all still employed. I think y'all's names are still y'all still there. Oh no. Oh no. That just means that we're upgrading our store. We're starting from scratch and upgrading. Oh no. Y'all still employees.
What kind of place is this?
Ah. Oh, Austin! So Sherry wants to start back to Piggly Wiggly, so we need to put that on the agenda. Oh no, Junior!